Good morning, great morning. We are one day closer. We are almost there. I'm with you, riding with you. Good morning. I see you. One day closer, right? Um, food, and more food. And you know what else? Football. So, whether your team is playing or not, you'll be able to watch some good football too. But good morning again. I'm your host, Brother Jay, sitting in. Welcome to Calvary Hawthorne's devotional channel, where we help you discover, embrace to become who God has called you to be. Thank you for joining us on these devotionals. We take you down a journey through different topics that our pastor is talking about, and we just give you different viewpoints and different outlooks and different things to help you help you gauge yourself through the day and get yourself through the day, no matter what it may look like. Amen. Good morning. And so today we're talking about thanks. Well, this week we've been talking about Thanksgiving. This month we've been talking about prayer with Thanksgiving and favor and checking your posture as it relates to your situation, putting on the whole armor of God as far as being able to walk through with the right armor, believing that you receive it, walking in peace, all that good stuff. So if you missed it, just go back, check our page for the month of November, and just allow yourself to kind of re-get through all this. This week we pretty much been talking about thanks as it relates to just giving thanksgiving unto God. We've got homework assignments, and today we're going to keep it simple. Last night, thank you for who came out, thank you for who watched, but last night. Um, we got the late call, right, to actually have to go up there. But so we talked about three ways to give thanks. We give thanks to God for what He will do, for what He is doing, and for what He already has done. And so we find ourselves the day before Thanksgiving. Um, we find ourselves in a state for being in thankfulness, and you can be all three. You can be in all three. I can be in one moment. I didn't get a chance to talk about this last night, but I can be in one stage of my life and still be thankful for what He is doing, for what He is going to do, and for what He's already done. And the great thing about God is the fact that, like, because He's so omnipotent and because uh, he's yesterday and today and forever, we find Him in all aspects of everything, right? Like we can find Him in each element, and that's why we can be in one place in one position. Yet I can still put myself in the past, the present, and the future. You know what I mean with God, and we also have to we have to just remember that, right? So I can't get so wrapped up in any phase that I just miss one phase or I lose thought or lose focus on one phase because the moment we do that, it's almost like we forget and we limit who God is. I can be thankful for what He is doing because I know He is working, He is moving, He is doing what He's supposed to do. I know that. But also, while I'm thankful for what He is doing, I can already be thankful for what He already has done, which is the faith that allows me to push forward to believe in what He is doing. I know what He's already done. I got a checklist and I got a grocery list and I got a laundry list of things that He already has done. I don't know. I don't need anybody else from the outside to be able to tell me what my God can do. I know personally, and so when I know what He has done, then I know what He will do for me, because I can base what He will do based upon what He already has done. So you can find yourself in all three of these phases at once. This is the bonus. This is the bonus. This is being able to be thankful in all ways, and this is why and this is why more so, like, it says rejoice always, because no matter what state you're in, you should always be able to rejoice. Whether I'm rejoicing for what He is doing, whether I'm rejoicing for what He will do, or whether I'm rejoicing for what He already done, I can always rejoice because He has done something for me. He's done something for me. And so it's rejoice always. Again, I say rejoice. Be anxious for nothing. It's being able to come to Him and loving Him for who He is, not what He has done. Because that's why I should be able to look at God in the light of just being loving, being Father, uh, being just his all-time being of who he is, because it's like, man, no matter what phase I'm in, no matter what stage I'm in, no matter what God is doing or has done or will be doing, he's taking care of me. And so I don't want us to lose focus on that, especially in this week when things can seem a little off, when things can seem like, oh man, I wish I was here, I wish I was there, or I wanted to go over this family member's house, but we ain't talking no more. I wanted to pick up the phone and call this person, but we're not. Like, you got to put yourself back in one of those stages to where you can rejoice. If you're not rejoicing, if you can't be happy, if you can't find peace and you can't find yourself, then what I challenge you to put yourself in one of the phases that will allow you to do that. So it may not be the is moment, but it could be the what he's going to do moment. It may not be the what he's going to do moment, but it could be what he already did moment. And I guarantee you, when you put yourself in one of those phases, you can find happiness, you can find peace, you can find joy, you can find love when you put yourself in one of those three phases. It's inevitable, because when I think about the goodness and all he's done for me, y'all know the rest. Um, and it's it just brings peace knowing that I can be happy. It brings peace knowing that he loves me. It brings peace knowing that I'm not in this by myself. You know, and if you can't, like, if you can't find yourself happy, peaceful, joyful, rejoicing in any of these three stages, I would challenge you to go back and check what you're paying. What are you paying your ears to? What are you paying your eyes to? What are you paying your mind to? What are you paying your lips to? I challenge you. What are you paying attention to? Because if you can't be in a is moment, um, if you can't be in a what he's doing moment or what he already done moment and find joy in any of those moments, then that means you paying attention, and you paying your eyes and everything to something that doesn't even belong to God. You know, we talked about last night in the story of Jairus and his daughter, um, when he ran up and it said, "Your daughter's died," or "Your daughter's dead." It said literally, it said Jesus paid no attention to what was said. He told that man, "Just believe, just believe." And so, if I can't even believe in what he's already done, I'm doing something wrong. If I can't believe in what he is doing something wrong. If I can't believe in what he is doing, I'm doing something wrong. And so I challenge you today, as we embark into, tomorrow and Thanksgiving. I challenge you to be thankful, not about what you need, not on the need side. Just be thankful for what is side, for what he is doing, for what he has done. You get me? Just be thankful. And so that's the challenge. And I implore you guys to, like, let's just sit back and just appreciate what God is, who God is, and what He's done. This is God's day to be thankful. This is God's day for us to be thankful, and this is God's day for us to be grateful, and appreciative, and all the superlatives for what God has already done and what He's doing. Amen. Amen. So whether whatever state you're in right now, the is moment. If he told you he is going to do it, he is going to do it. Nothing's going to change unless you change it. Unless you tell him he's not. That's the problem. A lot of times we're the ones that said what he's not going to do. God never said that. You did. Yeah, he ain't going to do that. I don't know if he can do that. No, God said I am. I said I got you. You're the one doubt. You're the one whose thoughts and minds are running, and now you end up worrying, and now you're on those waves where you're walking on water, and now you start to sink. That was us. You know. Um, let's get back to walking on water and just looking at the focus, and the focus being on Jesus, focus being on God, focus being on the promise. Amen. Amen. Well, no matter what stage you find yourself, if you can't be happy, you can't be joyful, can't be thankful, Put yourself in one of those stages. Put yourself in the is moment, the will do moment, what he already done. Because he's there. He's there. And when you put yourself in one of those three phases, if not all three of them, you be in all three of them at the same time. Put yourself in one of those three stages and find yourself joy, find yourself peace, and find yourself back to believing who God truly is. Amen. Amen. Well, that's all I got. I love you guys. Appreciate you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. And we should see you tomorrow. You know, it's a day in which we're gonna give thanks. Amen. Amen. Well, I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time as we continue to talk about Thanksgiving.